Hello and welcome to Cooking with Rufert. Today we're gonna make Syltede, or pickled beets. These are so common here in DK that we leave out the pickle bit. If you're getting beets, this is what people assume you mean. First you need to get some beetroot. Ideally you'll get some that are the same size. Failing that, you wing it. First you give them a good wash. If they've been laying around a bit, the dirt can get completely stuck in the peel and near impossible to get off unless you also scrape off the peel. In that case, just wash them as well as you can and we'll be okay. Then you put them in the pot and just cover them with water. And add half a teaspoon of salt per liter of water. Then you boil them. If they're small, you boil them for about 40 minutes. If they're big, you boil them for about an hour. If you, like me, got different sized ones, you can try to offset the heat distribution a little bit by putting the big ones on the bottom of the pot so they get more heat. On normal stoves these days, that doesn't do much though. The problem with boiling beets is that you can't check if they're done until you've already committed to the next step, which is why you ideally want ones of the same size. Too little times will fuck them up, too long will fuck them up, they're picky little bastards. Once you've boiled them, put them in a pot, and in the same manner you would a penis, you immediately start pouring cold water over them. Drain the water out of the bowl once it gets even a little warmer, and put new cold water in. You want to scare the shit out of them. This is what makes them soft. If they haven't been boiled enough, you'll know. They're still edible, but the center of them will be a bit hard on ass. Once you've cooled them down sufficiently, start rubbing them until the skin comes off, unlike you would a penis. That would be horrifying. This can get a bit messy, so you might want to wear gloves. Once you've done that, slice them up and toss away the end bits. If you've got a knife that can cut in a wavy pattern, all the better. I'd recommend not using a wooden chopping board for this, as they tend to get discolored from the beet juice. Weigh the beets. It goes like this. 750 milliliters of vinegar. That's also 750 grams, because metric is nice like that. And 400 to 500 grams of sugar per 100 grams of beets. So you have to adjust it accordingly, because the beets are probably not going to weigh the same after you've peeled and cut the ends off and sliced them as they did when you got them. Put vinegar and sugar in the pot and turn up the heat. As soon as the sugar is melted and no longer visible in the vinegar, you put the sliced beets in and bring it to a boil. The vinegar fumes aren't the nicest thing in the world to breathe, so try not to do that. Let it boil for a minute or two and then transfer it into a jar. Immediately close the jar once it's full and then put it in the fridge. After about a week, they should be good to eat. Time for watching.